Good afternoon, good evening, and good night, and welcome to Throwbacks, where we talk all things cool and retro. Today we've got some bangers for you today. We've got 3 G.I. Joe Classified Series Deluxe figures, and they are going to be opened up and hopefully pretty cool. We've got Raptor, Metalhead, and Tripwire. These are not new figures by any means, but they're new to me. I kind of played the long game and got them on sale, and hopefully you guys did too, because they're worth getting. It's just, when a figure just has some basically extra accessories in it, I don't really find the need to pay like twice as much for it, but that's just me, so anyway, let's open Tripwire first, because he is one of the last remainders of the plastic window-free packaging that we all hated, because we used to get figures that we didn't order, or figures that they packed wrong, or maybe some scrupulous individual put a different figure in there. But anyway, Tripwire comes with a lot of stuff, and he's pretty cool. I didn't think any of this warranted a higher price. Same with Snow Job. Snow Job was in the same kind of boat, but I went ahead and pulled the trigger on him because I didn't think we would ever get another one. But this is Tripwire here, and let's get him opened up. And he comes with the old foot locker, so you can read that. And he is number 78. And what does he have in here? A bunch of stuff. He has the biggest foot locker of the... Alright. It's like a full body locker, not just a foot. Here's that piece of paper that I always throw away. And your single serving airplane food toilet paper G.I. Joe Cobra packaging that's probably louder than my voice and is really annoying on camera. Alright, but he comes with a lot of cool stuff. I'm sure I got it all out before I throw this away. Alright, and the first thing I notice is he comes with a rat or an armadillo or something. Muskrat, I don't know. I guess he sends him out to, look for the mines. He's a cute little guy. Never knew Tripwire had any kind of animal pet. That's new to me, but it's pretty cool. Comes with some padding and his mine backpack. That's kind of very reminiscent of the vintage figure. And a cable for his equipment, and one of those classic little EOD robot things that, goes out, and if it blows up, oh well, it killed a robot and not a soldier. It comes with his vest, and he has a couple different helmets. The regular, like what you would think of a regular modern EOD helmet, and the regular old Tripwire helmet that, the action figure had. And what does he have in here? I like how they put these little, not plastic, but little cardboard, little protector things around it. This is mine detector, and it's not what I thought it would look like. Kind of looks like a weed whacker, honestly. Pretty cool. Comes with, I guess that's his remote for the bomb droid, and a mine. And a pew-pew, because he's got to have some weapon, right? And another mine. So he has 2 mines. That was the little protective thing. And there he is. Comes in his little coffin with the cool artwork in the background. Good looking figure. Let's see. See if I can get a good look at him. Yeah, very nice. Head sculpt. We never got a removable helmet version of Tripwire in the vintage line, so that's nice. And here he is out of the package with his minimal loadout, which still looks like a whole heck of a lot of gear to me, but looks pretty cool. And I believe all this is removable. You could add to or take away. No minimal amount of gear here for this fella. And here he is suited up with his helmet and his mine detector. And he's got his backpack where he can put one of the mines in here, so that's pretty cool. Oh, it looks cool. I guess that's a mine. But there he is. And here he is with his heavy-duty stuff on. He's ready to take a blast, so to speak. Pretty cool. And now we're going to take a look at Metalhead, who's part of Destro's gang, the Iron Grenadiers, which we'll be looking at soon. But here he is, and you can see he comes with a ton of stuff to go boom, bang, boom. And we're going to see if we can suit him up with this. And we'll just take a quick look at him out of the package. Without his gear on, he comes with these weird little things that stick out of his legs. I guess we'll figure that out here in a second. And he is one of the guys who you can take his hair off and make him look different. So we'll do that. Here he is with his goggles on that's attached to his new hair. And he comes with a cool helmet. And here he is with all his gear, shooting some missiles out of his crazy backpack. And man, he must kill it on leg day if you're able to just stand there and fire rockets off of your thighs like that. Wow. And you know, like many G.I. Joe characters, Metalhead was way cooler in the comic books than he was in the cartoon. And he was, well, mostly because he was in the Deke cartoon, which was kind of ridiculous, but that's neither here nor there. But poor old Raptor was never really the coolest character, even in the comic books. I think Larry Hama didn't really like him, so he got killed off. But that's okay. He comes with this kind of crazy metal jetpack winged thing, kind of like the Vulture in Spider-Man. And he comes with a Raptor, or a Falcon, rather. So I just wanted to show you guys this real quick. This is his jetpack, and it has crazy articulation in it, so you can make him do whatever. Holding it in my hand, it's very reminiscent of Falcon, aka current Captain America. The original character didn't wear any kind of flying thing in the comics. He just dressed like a bird. So G.I. Joe Classified is trying to make a little more sense. And here he is with all his gear on. I do like the little falcon he has. I think that's pretty cool. That was one kind of neat thing about him in the comics, is he was a falconer, in addition to being the Cobra accountant. But you'll have to read the comics. I don't like that some of his gear looks like they just tattooed on him. I don't know. He's got some weird tattoos and kind of gave him a weird hairdo. I don't prefer that. I like the way he looked in the comics better. I kind of like the more traditional looking one, to be honest with you. As you can see, they gave him kind of a weird hairdo. Not really crazy about that. And they kind of just tattooed on some stuff. And he's got some cool little ninja claws things. Looks kind of cool, at least. And here they all are together out of their packages. Tripwire, Metalhead, and Raptor. What do you guys think? I think they look pretty cool. I like the different options they gave with Tripwire. So you could kind of look like his, vintage figure a little bit. Metalhead looks cool if you're a Metalhead fan. I think they did him justice to the character, as ridiculous as he was. Same can be said for Falcon. Like I said, I'm not a big fan of the crazy, metal flying wings glider jet thing. But I do like his hat or whatever, so you can cover up his crazy looking head. I think from the pants down, looks like they were pretty faithful to the character. And I do like it would have been, I think, cool if they put another bird in there, like one without the thing on his head, like more, with his wingspan or something. And here they are with their vintage selves. You can see, I want to say Tripwire is probably the best homage to his vintage figure. Metalhead probably looks good. There was two versions of Metalhead. This was the later one. This was the one that this figure's based on. And I think they did a good job, because this one really doesn't look that great once you put it up to that guy. And Raptor, Raptor's Raptor. What are you gonna do? He's a bird guy. So, you know, to translate that into a classified figure, I think they did good. But this again being a deluxe figure that costs more than the average figure, I would have liked them to maybe put in another bird, and maybe give him his little cloth cape thing that he wore in the comics. So in case you don't like the metal flying machine gadget. But that's just me. What do you guys think? Did you get these figures? Do you like them? Do you think they're dumb? These were kind of the least common denominator of the deluxe figures, so I kind of waited on getting them. But I do like them. I think I probably like Tripwire the most, because I gotta get all the Joes. He was one of the Joes from like the second wave. I shouldn't say second wave, but anyway, he was one of the kind of not the first batch, but I can't remember what year he came out in. Doesn't matter. I'm just rambling now. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Tell me what you think about these figures in the comments. If you haven't already, please give us a like, subscribe to the channel. We have different stuff every day. G.I. Joe, Star Wars, Transformers, Wrestlers, Power Rangers, Ninja Turtles, you name it. We talk about everything cool and retro. But with that, thank you so much. Please join us tomorrow. Me and Bad Brad are going to throw one back. And until next time, we'll see ya.